We're in today with the ATI Rage 128 Pro. This GPU was released in 1998 with 32 megabytes of SDR, 134 megahertz on the core clock and 134 megahertz on the memory clock. It's got 64 bits bus weight, DirectX 6, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX 6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. Let's jump in a couple of games and see how this video card is outputting the signal from this CPU that is doing the hard work. Seriously. Let's jump in. Listening to this music, it just triggers some how many nights I was spending playing this game. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I'm in the game, you understand? And listening to this sound, to this music and sound effects, it's just freaking different, you know? Apparently Diablo is working with this, but because yeah, usually majority of the games needs to be in MS-DOS with a video card like this, but in Windows apparently this is totally different. I barely have a couple of games that I can start on a video card like this. This is a video card that I didn't have the opportunity to have. I had other video cards that were not necessary to run with DirectX or any kind of acceleration, so this was the type of games that we had back in the day. I remember having my first video card that was pushing accelerated graphics was Voodoo 2, but I cannot find a cheap one today. This video card apparently cannot start even Diablo 2, but I remember playing the Matrox, you know, remember the Matrox video card we played, but at least it started Diablo, and that was actually a good thing, you know. But here it doesn't work, but Diablo 1 is working, so I'll take this. Smack their head. Another game that is working with this, but seriously, I don't know the reference. I can guarantee you I didn't have something like this when I grew up, because it would have been the most coolest thing ever. Look at him dancing. It's actually fantastic that I actually played other games that were similar with this one. So I will say, you know what, this is actually cool to see this game like this. It feels very arcadey. I don't have the MSI Afterburner with this game, but yeah, definitely a game that needs to be added on. This type of games can actually do the job when it comes to utilizing an old hardware, you know. If you find them entertaining, then you're the winner in this case. Definitely a game that needs to be added on your list. If I do want to jump in a classic game like back in the days, Fallout is one of those games that actually goes back hand in hand with Diablo, you know. This is one of those games that I actually played a lot back in the days, and it was very entertaining. And majority of the software that allows you to show FPS, they don't work, MSI Afterburner, Fraps or stuff like that. But the only thing I can show you is my wattage meter that actually allows me to show you how the computer is working. I only got 140 watts consumption, and it's not a bad thing, you know, to see this amount of performance from this, you know. I mean, this is not a high-end or a high FPS game, you know, that you can say, oh, you need 60 FPS or 200 FPS or something like that. Here is very old retro-ish game, and yeah, definitely you can take your time, you know. And with an old hardware like this, the game is working. I wish I can have more counters and stuff to show you, but it doesn't. This is what you get. This is the only thing you can do with this type of hard machine. Now we are entering the FPS era, seriously, where MSI Afterburner apparently is working with this type of video card. Seriously, I don't know what to say about the game, but it's just very entertaining to play, because it reminds me of the past. The only thing I had, it was LAN cafes that I actually said many times. Back in the days, there were only internet cafes there. I like it a lot, you know, when it comes to playing with old hardware, because it's this is what you need to play with an old video card like this, you know. You don't have a lot of options when it comes to gaming, you know. From here, left, right, how you do it on the side like this. Okay. Oh yeah, boy, bunny hop on the edge. You know what's this? Training for Counter-Strike 1.6. To be fair, this game is actually my Age of Empires alternative, and I really like playing the game because it offers me that alternative in this case. I love it to the bone because it's One of those games that actually does the job when it comes to real-time strategy, and I like it. I got like 70 FPS with software mode, but I got nothing on the video card. 0 megahertz, 0 telemetry in this video card. The only problem I have with this type of game is that every single time I'm playing it, I just lose myself and yeah, I forget about it. I don't have any FPS meter with me, but I can guarantee you that the game runs really nice with this. You have to trust me in this one. But Heroes of Might and Magic is doing a fantastic job. The only problem I have with this game, it's like a drug, you know. The moment you start and you play the game, you forget about yourself, you understand? This is how it was for me. Every time I'm starting the game and I hear the sound effects, it's like mesmerizing. But I'm showing you this because it feels good for me. I want the same experience for you if you have an old computer, so you need to put this in your computer. If you are interested on playing old titles, this needs to be on your list, you understand? You need to like it. One game that I didn't manage to see in my youth, it was Wheel of Time. You know, whenever I start the game, it feels like I'm playing Morrowind or Gothic or stuff like that. But it does work on this. It's utilizing 600 megabytes of system RAM from the computer. You can actually see the cores are actually being utilized in this case. It's got under 60 degrees temperature on the CPU, and it's doing a fantastic job. The MS is good. This is 640 on the resolution with maximum details, though this is helping me a lot. 145 watts consumption. It tells me that the CPU is working at maximum, and maybe the GPU it's helping a little, you know. So yeah, definitely need to take that in consideration. I like this idea of testing new old games in order to see how they are performing with your computer. Another game that is utilizing the computer exactly like Wheel of Time. Seriously, actually, Wheel of Time is using the computer like Harry Plonker. You can actually see that it's doing a fantastic job when it comes to all GPUs. I mean, all GPUs because it's not utilizing the video card, but you can play it with the system itself, you know. I like it. I like this attitude. I like this performance. I like this combination, because if the CPU is helping, I will not say no, because there's a lot of hardware similar to this CPU, and they are performing really well with an older video card. In this situation with this ATI Rage video card, you can see that it's benefiting from the CPU, and it offers you the possibility to actually play older titles, and that is good. That is something that I will like people to know, that it's possible to play older titles, and it's kind of good and fun. Seriously, retro games are more entertaining nowadays. Two things I have for this. One, the exercise that I have when I try to run games with this video card. When I try to start the games, I understand the difference between the support the video card has versus the games that are compatible. It's like the journey to try to put something on it is more important than the video card itself. I actually said it with the Matrox similar, but nothing changed. Even this one is still the same. So making a video card like this from 98 running a couple of games, it's an achievement. That's it. It's a simple achievement. So if you're interested on actually having that feeling, it's very possible to do it with hardware like this, you know. Second thing, there's a lot of people that ask me, what is the oldest video card that you have? This will be from, for me, the oldest video card ever, 1998. I go back in 1998 and I feel like, yeah, I know where I was in 1998, and it makes me happy, seriously, because I knew that I was already in gaming, and I knew the hardware back in the days. It was not that great, you know. And seeing this go to extreme with this video card, I would say, you know what, it's okay. It's okay. The time is okay. The feeling that you can go back in 1998 because you have a piece of hardware that allows you, because, okay, it shows me 1998. Oh, man, those years were cool. Regardless, this is one thing that allows me, this video card, to say, I have a video card from 98. And that is something cool, seriously, to say. That's it. I can't say nothing bad about it, because if I say something bad about it, it will be a compliment. Compared to the hardware today, you know. But maybe we can find something even worse than this. Who knows? If you have any suggestion in the future for this video card or for this system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.